just an example of so many families, so many women go through. We're just a tiny example. If he does that to his own children, how do you think the rest of the country is?
Well, actually, any leader, I think, meeting with the king or any Saudi official is responsible for what is happening in Saudi Arabia.
If I tell the reason that I left, why I left there, the world will be shocked.
But tonight, two daughters of King Abdullah of Saudi Arabia speak on camera for the first time to this programme, alleging they're being held against their will by their own father in the royal compound in Jeddah. Fatima Manji has this exclusive report.
Princess Sahar on the right with her sister Princess Jawahir, speaking out for the first time on camera within the royal compound in Saudi Arabia. They are daughters of King Abdullah. They claim they and their other sisters Maha and Hala have been kept as virtual prisoners. This compound, which they filmed for us, is now their entire existence.
This is the gate.
Their only window onto the world is access to the internet, which they fear will be shut down after this interview.
Locks from the outside.
Why are we, grown women, held against our will? And I believe that we are hostages, actually. This is a risk we're taking, actually, and we're happy to do it, and we know, we understand full well the repercussions, absolutely, but we don't know what's going to happen. It's horrendous. You're cut off, you're isolated, you feel alone, you feel, it's psychologically tormenting.
Who is responsible for holding you under this effective house arrest?
For sure. Our father, the king, is responsible.
President Obama landed in Riyadh earlier today ahead of his meeting with their father, the king. They met at Rawdat Huraim to discuss Syria and regional security and then had a private dinner. 500 miles away, the king's daughters say the meeting is shameful.
Well, actually, any leader, I think, meeting with the king or any Saudi official is responsible for what is happening in Saudi Arabia.
To meet such a leader that has 4 women, grown women, locked up just because he wants to. Especially that they speak of human rights.
Their mother, Al-Anud Al-Fayyad, is divorced from the king and now lives in London. She went public 2 weeks ago for the first time, and since then the princesses say their situation has deteriorated.
Denied every single right.
And now the right to eat and drink.
We are being starved now, yes.
The princesses are very clear. Women throughout the kingdom are suffering, and they say it's a system of male guardianship which allows men to dictate a woman's every movement.
Just an example of so many families, so many women go through. We're just a tiny example. If he does that to his own children, how do you think the rest of the country is?
We all have dreams. We want to continue studying, we want to work, we want to live our lives normally, have the chance to marry, have children. God knows, I mean, life is full of things that one would like to do. And we're fighting for it, and we'll never stop fighting for our rights. And we'll keep fighting them with our smile, we'll keep fighting them with our tears, we'll keep fighting them with our spirits, with our hearts. And we will never stop, even if they're starving us. Never. Never.
Well, before we came on air, I spoke to the mother of the princesses, who is in exile in London and does not want us to show her face. I asked her how it felt as a mother to watch her daughters talking to us on Skype when she's unable to be with them in person.
It was very painful for me to see them talking and trying to be as brave and as proud as ever. because it's not easy. They are putting a face that it's okay. They're without food. I mean, they have little provisions left. So yes, it was painful.
And do you believe that if you did go back, they would be let out?
No, I will be locked up with them, and nobody would know if we'll die together.
Do you feel there is a risk of any consequences now that they have done this?
Well, they are now, if the world accepting that they are will be shortly running of food. They were killing them slowly. Now they will die maybe quicker.
You believe there is a risk that they will be punished?
Yes. They already did. Now they can't go out. They didn't even offer to give them food.
Do you not feel any temptation yourself to go back, to do what is being demanded of you in order to stop that?
No, because I know that we will disappear, we will vanish, both of us. If I tell the reason that I left, why I left there, the world will be shocked. I'm still leaving that little tiny hair between me and them. I'm still keeping the most important thing of all this tragedy. If I tell the world why in the first place, why I left.
You're remaining you have that as your last remaining card?
Yes.
How do you feel about the American president today?
I feel bad because he was speaking about how should fathers treat their daughters, and he has two lovely daughters. If one of them or both of them are put in this situation, what he would do?